nice.
And that was
That's a
again a humanitarian
big
endeavor.
service, yeah. So that was all over Pakistan or in remote areas?
So
Like,
we
how do
offered
you
it all over Pakistan,
Okay.
but the remote area locations were the ones who really used
really
it.
used it? That's what I was going to say.
Yeah,
Who used
yeah.
it?
Professors in big medical schools don't require; they know more than
Okay.
American physicians.
Oh, really? Wow.
They
That's
don't.
interesting.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay, so we shouldn't underestimate our physicians
No,
there.
no, we should not.
Okay, that is important to come from you because you practice here, you work here, and we do underestimate. Many people say, "नहीं नहीं, यहाँ पे doctors, they don't know much, or we should consult somebody who's from abroad."
मेरा ये ख्याल है कि पाकिस्तान के जो physicians हैं वो इतने bright हैं.
अच्छा.
And they know exactly the latest information. They may not have the tools, they may not have the lab investigations or the latest medications, but they do know.
They are more.
Yeah.
We'll come in Urdu about this more, so we can tell our people, because yes, I think you must know this, that we do underestimate our own talent and skills and people. So, but anyways, we'll come to that.
So when COVID happened, I was the president. I had just come back from, so I was in Pakistan launching the family medicine big conference in Rawalpindi Medical College. HEC was collaborating with us. We had the president. We met the prime minister of that time. It was the big national initiative.
Okay.
And then COVID happened, and Donald Trump was closing airports, etc. So I had to rush back in time.
Oh, so you did come in time.
I did come in time. Okay. I came back on the 20th of March, I think.
Oh yeah, it's just around that time.
Yeah. So then, of course, we could not. Then our focus changed. The primary care initiative continued because we had the whole curriculum and the speakers. That was all set, and it was online training. So that happened. But we had this whole, infrastructure where we could provide guidance for COVID treatment to Pakistani physicians.
Excellent.
So it was Ramzan. Every night in Ramzan, in Merit would have nightly COVID-19 rounds for physicians in Pakistan, and they would call intensivists, pulmonologists, infectious disease specialists from here, and they would have online consultation every night for, I don't know, 30 nights or, like few months at the peak of the COVID epidemic. And then throughout subsequently too. They kept on interacting and teaching and, advising. The second thing we did was we raised funds. Apna Physicians, we are very grateful for what this country, US, has given us. We earn a decent living. We are all comfortable in our... So we have money that we can donate to causes, and COVID certainly was one. And there were many large contributors, people who were in high tech, etc., who were not physicians, but who knew of Apna's reputation that if they donated money, it would go to the right place. We raised more than $1 million over a year.
Nice.
And then we worked through our chapters. So we are all together 58 different component societies. So the chapters raised their own funds, and Central Apna would match them, and they would have places that they would give money within their states. For example, in New York, they were providing food to the first responders. They were helping, with the burial of different places, providing, masks, gowns, PPEs. Here in US.
Okay.
Here in US, PPE, food aid, eventually vaccinations, that the giving of vaccinations. We even for some of the communities, for example, particularly in New York, where there are people who are daily wage earners, and they couldn't work, so they needed help with their rents and stuff like that.
Right.
So through those local component societies, Central Lucknow helped each one of them. Roughly $500,000 was spent throughout US here, and $500,000 we spent working with reputable NGOs in Pakistan. So Akhuwat and various other ones. We would give them PPEs, and we would give them food rations. We especially worked with far-flung areas, because all the aid came to the big cities. So there were areas in Sindh, Balochistan, etc., and Gilgit, etc., which didn't have access. We made sure that we had special rations and PPEs for them. We also provided them with oxygen. We also, things that people needed.
Especially during the COVID times.
Yeah. So it was not only, food and PPEs, but we also provided education, expertise, medical support in Pakistan. And we were recognized by the government.
Okay.
Apna was recognized in the foreign minister. We got an award.
That's very good.
Yeah, so they were very appreciative of everything that
So
we
it's
did.
in a way, I mean, otherwise we wouldn't know, but indirectly or directly, but indirectly, you were supporting during that COVID time a big support from physicians here for the people there, because at first you are physically not there and helping or supporting due to the
physical we used to volunteer. Apna has a medical corps, a committee where a group of physicians go to Pakistan to volunteer.
Right. And
we couldn't do that.
Yeah.
Not in COVID.
That's what I'm saying. That is really very good in a way that you were still able to support them where it was actually needed, which was online. You contributed through the money you contributed. So that's a big support, because you do.
And if you remember, there were no PPEs to buy.
Yes, in
the beginning, and that was a big deal, trying to find appropriate agencies
to get
them. And we work very closely with disaster management. The National Disaster Management Cell, GMC, I don't know what is it called.
Right, something.
Yeah, so the logistical support as to how to get it and to make sure it got it in
so
time.
I'm not even going into details what challenges did you have. I'm sure you had challenges. And she smiles the way she smiles, and the way she says it, it's like, okay, it just happened. It doesn't. I'm sure
it's not just it's not me.
No, obviously.
We are an executive team. We have social disaster welfare committee. We formed a COVID task force.
It has to be team, but still you are leading it, you're engaging in it.
So you always have to lead from the back. You can't be the front.
Right. There has to be somebody who in its educated way guides people. You have to know something, but doing it I don't know, I always find her like as if she makes everything look so easy. That is what I am trying to say. My impression, obviously it is not that simple, and it's a lot of people, I'm sure.
And then there were so many physicians dying, both in Pakistan and here. And England.
That was a very...
And one of the things that we realized,
I know so many friends of mine.
And so one of the things that we realized was that we were in, whether we were Pakistani physicians here in US, England, Europe, Australia, we were all in the same boat where COVID was concerned, and we all have the same aspirations and hopes for Pakistan. So actually, all these other groups of physicians joined Apna and apna merit in particular for the family medicine initiative,
That's
because
to
primary care
contribute
is
it,
so
yeah.
essential.
That's very nice, very nice. So anything would you like to say for the 75th anniversary of Pakistan? I know you're wearing a beautiful, I think Pakistani, what would you call, traditional
Yeah.
kind of a jacket, we can say in for Americans.
Yeah.
But I don't know if there should be credits. So if you want to buy this, there will be that. You contact who. She is not selling this, so this is hers. But yeah, any special message at this time for Pakistanis in Pakistan and Pakistani Americans in America?
So Pakistan is the place that is like a mother. Everything that we do is because of Pakistan. It has given us a jumping ground to go places, and we should.
More motorcycles.
It's a favorite motorcycle place.
Oh yeah.
They like to.
It passes through Groton also. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
100 motorcycles. Sorry,
So
you were saying
yeah, so I think
Pakistan is the mother.
पाकिस्तान, हाँ,
Yeah.
पाकिस्तान कायम और दायम रहेगा हमेशा,
इंशाल्लाह.
और हमें उसकी कदर करना चाहिए. हम अमेरिका में बैठ के भी पाकिस्तानियत अपनी इस्तेमाल करते हैं, और उसकी मोहब्बत में यहाँ से हम काम कर सकते हैं. ज़रूरी नहीं है कि पाकिस्तान में रहकर ही आप पाकिस्तानी हो.
ये इम्पोर्टेंट बात थी कि सब कहते हैं ना कि जी नहीं वहाँ बैठे हुए आपको क्या पता पाकिस्तान में क्या हो रहा है. ऐसा नहीं है. आपको इनसे पता चल रहा है कि शी इज़ वेरी मच हर दिन कोविड के दौरान, उससे पहले भी पाकिस्तान में ये बहुत करती हैं. बल्कि इनके क्लिप्स हैं जो ये शौकत खानम की बात कर रही हैं, मुझे अब याद आ रहा है कि वो क्लिप्स भी डालने चाहिए इसके नीचे कि ये कंट्रीब्यूट कब से कर रही हैं पाकिस्तान और यहाँ पे. तो शी एक्चुअली यहाँ पे बैठ के आप पाकिस्तान के लिए ज़्यादा काम कर सकते हैं. मेरा ख्याल है, जहाँ तक मेरा एक्सपीरियंस है, जो मैं करती हूँ, मैं
मेरा ख्याल है हर एक की किस्मत में है कि वो कुछ ना कुछ अपने हिस्से का
करे,
कैंडल जलाए. क्या अल्लामा इकबाल ने शेर बोला.
हाँ, बट बिल्कुल बिल्कुल ऐसा ही है.
और हम सब पाकिस्तान के लिए बस हमें विजन होना चाहिए और हमें फोकस होना चाहिए. और अगर कोई पाकिस्तान से मदद मांगे तो लाजिम है कि हम उसके हाथ उसका थामें और उसकी मदद करें. कभी इनकार नहीं करना चाहिए किसी को.
Very nice, very nice. Anything else you want to say in English, and then we would like some little bit more in Urdu, ताकि आपकी उर्दू तो ठीक है ना?
जैसी है. भूल गई हूँ बहुत सारी. लेकिन what I would like to say is, it's not and or. We are Pakistani Americans. We should be proud of both our ancestry and our current
adopted home.
And we beautifully blend into the culture here. We lead positive, contributory lives. We are well respected. We are taken for our talents and our work ethics. And as long as we follow what we are trained to do, I don't think we have to worry about anything. Even through 9/11, where many different things happened, at least Pakistani physicians in this country continue to be respected and continue to work. And, and I see about close to 300 new young Pakistani physicians coming to UMass into residency programs, etc. Some go back, but most of the people stay here. So we continue to contribute to the health and well-being of this country. जब मैं पाकिस्तान में थी तो मुझे मुस्तकिल लोग कहते थे तुम्हें क्या पता, तुम तो अमेरिकन हो गई हो. लेकिन मैं एक अमेरिकन पाकिस्तानी हूँ या पाकिस्तानी अमेरिकन हूँ. दोनों आइडेंटिटीज़, दोनों शख्सियत मेरे अंदर हैं. और ठीक है, कुछ चीज़ों में मैं मुख्तलिफ हूँ आम पाकिस्तानी औरत से, लेकिन میں جب پاکستان، میری ماں وہ پاکستانی عورت تھی جس نے آج سے 40 سال پہلے ہمیں سکھایا کہ تمہیں ایسا اپنے آپ کو بنانا ہے کہ تم اپنے بچوں کو پالو، چاہے تمہارا میاں کے پاس جاب ہو نہیں ہو، یو شوڈ بی ایبل ٹو سپورٹ یور فیملی. شی واز اے فیمنسٹ جب فیمنسٹ نہیں ریکگنائز ہوتے تھے. ماشاء اللہ وہ خود ایک فزیشین تھیں اور پریکٹس کرتی تھیں اور بہت انڈیپینڈنٹ مائنڈیڈ تھی. انہوں نے اپنے بچوں کو اور ہمیں ہمیشہ میڈیکل اسکول، کالجز لڑکوں کے ساتھ پڑھوایا. انہوں نے کہا تمہارا مقابلہ لڑکیوں سے نہیں لڑکوں سے ہے، تو تمہیں لڑکوں کے کالجز میں پڑھنا ہے. سو یہ تو میرا بیک گراؤنڈ ہے پاکستان سے.
انہوں نے ڈائنامک ہونا تھا
نہیں، لیکن یہ کہ یہ نہ سمجھے کہ یہ امریکہ میں چینج ہوئی ہوں. میں پاکستان میں میں اسٹوڈنٹ یونین کی ممبر تھی.
اچھا اچھا.
پاکستان میں ٹینس ہو یا سوئمنگ ہو یا کرکٹ ہو یا ہاکی ہو، ہر ایک گیم میں ہم ہوتے تھے. کنگ ایڈورڈ میں میں نے پڑھا تھا، لڑکوں کے ساتھ مقابلہ تھا. ٹھیک ہے، اسی طرح
دیکھیں آج ہمیں کافی کچھ پتہ چل رہا ہے، اسپیشلی مجھے.
لیکن پاکستان کی محبت ہم سب کے دل میں ہے اور ہم اس کی فلاح چاہتے ہیں ہر طرح سے. اور ہم سب کی جو نیت ہے وہ یہی ہے کہ جس طرح پاکستان کی مدد کر سکیں ہم کریں گے، اور جب موقع ملا کریں گے، اور جب کسی نے مانگا تو اسے دیں گے. یہ ہم سب سمجھتے ہیں. اگر ہم یہ مل کر ایک آرگنائزیشن کے تھرو کریں تو بہت زیادہ افیکٹو ہو جاتا ہے.
یہ بات سمجھیں کہ انڈیویجولی تو ہم کر ہی رہے ہیں، انفرادی طور پہ تو ہم کرتے ہیں، لیکن اگر ہم مل کر کریں تو میرا خیال ہے پیغام ہے کہ زیادہ اچھا. اور وہ میرا خیال ہے ہمیں پتہ ہے قوت میں زیادہ طاقت ہے.
ہاں ایگزیکٹلی، تھینک یو، آپ نے الفاظ مجھے بتا دیے.
نہیں میں نے آپ کا وہ سمرائز کر دیا نا اردو میں.
بالکل.
بٹ اینی ویز چلیں جی، تھینک یو سو مچ. امید ہے کہ آپ کو یہ ان کی بات چیت، ان سے کنورسیشن اچھی لگی ہوگی. اور یہ ہم وش کرتے ہیں اپنے پاکستان کے لیے، پاکستانی امریکنز کے لیے، کیونکہ وہ آسان نہیں ہوتا کہ آپ گھر سے بے گھر بھی ہوتے ہیں. گھر بھی ہے، بے گھر تو نہیں کہنا چاہیے، لیکن وی آر ہیئر اینڈ وی ٹرائی ٹو کنٹریبیوٹ ان آور اون وے.
بالکل. اور ہم اکٹھے
ہاں
ہم آہنگیت کے ساتھ رہتے ہیں، کیونکہ ہمیں ایک دوسرے سے اپنے ملک کی خوشبو آتی ہے.
تھینک یو جی. اوکے.